This is Eagle Al, and today I will be talking about PFF disrespecting Jalen Hurts in the worst way, and Joy Taylor was furious. But let's get straight into it.
Hey, what's up? It's Mauro Jamel. Shout out to Eagle Al, the biggest Eagles fan out there. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, so PFF, I believe this was about 2 days or yesterday. PFF came out with a ranking of quarterbacks, and they put Jalen Hurts at 7. I'm like, okay, Jalen Hurts at 7. Who's ahead of him? And there were some quarterbacks I don't agree with. Some it's like, okay, of course, the Patrick Mahomes, the Joe Burrows of the world. You know, a lot of people get mad at me with this, but I'm 50-50 with this. If you put Josh Allen ahead of him, I will argue the point, but I won't be too mad at it. The only reason why is because Josh Allen been consistent. He took a slight step back last year, but I give him the benefit of the doubt because he's honestly one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league besides Jalen Hurts. He lost his offensive coordinator, so I try to give him the benefit of the doubt. As of last year, he did win a playoff game, but I'm 50-50 with that. But everybody else, I don't agree with. But let's hear Joy Taylor's point of view, and let's see what she have to say and why she was furious with this list.
Two quarterbacks ahead of this season. One is Patrick Mahomes. Okay. Josh Allen, not upset. Joe Burrow, not upset. This is where I start to get upset.
Yeah.
This is where I start to get upset. You got Justin Herbert at 4.
Justin Herbert was 4.
All right.
See.
And now I'm really upset because you got Aaron Rodgers at 5. All right. Then you got Lamar Jackson at 6, and then Jalen Hurts. So I just feel like if we're projecting here, you're doing a lot of heavy lifting to look forward to next season based off of what we saw last season. I'm with you in that if you want to see another level, another year of high-level play, which I believe we will see because Jalen Hurts has gotten better every single year that he's played. Now, eventually, obviously, you hit a ceiling, but I don't think he's going to take a step back.
Right.
But my question is, what's the criteria? Is it just all these pretty balls? Like, what is it? Aaron Rodgers didn't have a game over 200 yards this year. How? 300 yards. Like, how is he higher? Like, he's just gonna.
But you think it's valid. Like, you understand why people like LaShawn McCoy, even like myself.
Yes, but I have to sprinkle that same. Criticism for everyone else also. I feel like it's always with Jalen Hurts. Like, Jalen got to do more. I don't know about Jalen. I know he went to the Super Bowl and played pretty well, but I still feel like Justin Herbert's better. Based off what? Does he play for a team that is devoid of talent? Is he dragging somebody like
over Justin Herbert?
Aaron Rodgers didn't make the playoffs last year. He couldn't beat the Lions to get into the playoffs. Didn't have a game over 300 yards last year. Like, I just want to know, you know what I mean? Like, what is the criteria that keeps Jalen outside of these elite conversations?
I think
All right, so that's Joy Taylor spilling her guts, and I agree, man. Aaron Rodgers, look at his stats. No game over 300 yards. And Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT, but we talking about going into next year. Aaron Rodgers is still top 10, but he's not ahead of Jalen Hurts at this moment, in my opinion. Lamar Jackson really didn't play last year. Is he ahead of Jalen Hurts? And no, and this Justin Herbert thing, I genuinely don't get it. I don't get it why he's in everybody's top 5, top 3. Some people say he's number 2. I seen the guy choke in the playoffs. I seen the guy struggle to get into the playoffs. Chargers fans with Justin Herbert and the media with Justin Herbert remind me of Cowboy fans. How they just come up with excuse after excuse after excuse for Dak Prescott. Charger fans are the same exact way with Justin Herbert. I'm just keeping it real. He don't have lack of talent. He got Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. He got a core. He was up 28 points in the playoffs and lost to Trevor Lawrence. Is he better than Trevor Lawrence? Justin Herbert is probably top 10, just outside of the top 10, but I don't get the Justin Herbert thing. I don't get the Justin Herbert thing, man. I really don't. So I really don't agree with this list at all past Patrick Mahomes. Like, even them having Josh Allen number 2, that's a bit high to me. I don't think he's the second best QB in the league. So I feel Joy Taylor on this. I definitely feel Joy Taylor on this. And like she explained, what's up with this Jalen Hurts? He got to do this, do that, do this. Nobody criticized Joe Burrow for having a great core, but Jalen Hurts get criticized and has to do more because he have a great core. Joe Burrow is nice. I think he's the second best QB in the league. But we got to be honest. He got T. Higgins, who's a number 1 for a lot of teams. Jamar Chase, we know he's a number 1 for a lot of teams. And Tyler Boyd can play number 1 for at least half of the teams in the league. And they all on one team, whereas though Jalen Hurts has A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. We know they could be number 1s for multiple teams. Quez Watkins can't be number 1s for multiple teams. I'm just keeping it real. He got a very solid 3, but Joe Burrow don't get criticized for that. He don't, but Jalen Hurts got to prove this, prove that. And they basically got somewhat of the same resume, in my opinion. Both went to the Super Bowl and lost. Both got a really good core, but I believe I would give the Bengals the slight edges because their third wide receiver is better than Quez Watkins. Got to keep it real. He is. Tyler Boyd is better than Quez Watkins for sure. So, Jalen Hurts, just go out here and prove these dudes wrong again, man. And I've been seeing the videos. This is without pads and stuff, but Jalen Hurts look better. He looked like he's getting better. But I can't wait to see him on the field, man. Just prove these doubters wrong. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about Joy Taylor being upset with the PFF list? And I'm a little upset with it too. PFF supposed to be like the smartest geniuses in the world when ranking QBs and stuff. But at the same time, they got to get clicks, right? So they got to make controversial stuff. And I think sometimes Jalen Hurts become an easy target with controversial stuff. But this is Eagle Al. I'm up.